Hey family, you know what? I've done this video 4 times. So this right here, I'm hoping, and even in those videos I said this one is gonna upload, nothing's gonna go wrong with this one. And I find out that I was not even talking in the microphone. I had the microphone sitting here on the couch. Meanwhile, you definitely couldn't hear me on that video. So I'm here to do this one over again. So I gotta say it all over again. Introducing myself. Hi, I'm Spirit Tree Naima. How are you? Okay. Reintroducing myself to those who do not know me. Okay. I'm the love doctor. Okay. The psychic medium. The spiritualist. The witch. The two-headed doctor. That's who I am. Yes. And I'm introducing myself for those who don't know me, okay? I want to let everybody know, no, I'm not high. I've talked to some people that say, oh, I thought you were high, girl. I thought maybe you had done smoked a blunt, girl, or had some cushion. Mama do not smoke marijuana. Kush. I know all y'all got all these different names. Kush. I know the same thing. Kush. I don't do LSD. I don't do heroin. I do not do any type of street drug activity. Okay. I don't even do farms. The only farm I have on my arm now is I got a little touch of the poison ivy because mom is always in her garden. And that's the only farm I'm doing right now. And if you don't know who farm is, PHARM. Look it up. Goodness, I mean, some people are so technical, guys. Even had somebody on there saying, why do you talk that way? Why do you speak like that? Because I'm not from your region. I'm from the southern hemisphere here in the United States of America. I am from Alabama, okay? Proud to be an Alabamian. Roll Tide. So anyway, for you all who don't know what Roll Tide is, if you're an Alabama football fan, you'll say Roll Tide, okay, if you're an Alabama football fan. If you're an Auburn fan, I don't know what they say. But anyway, some of you all are from Alabama. Y'all tell me what Auburn fans say, because I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, it's always a rival between Alabama, okay, and Auburn when they play football. But both teams are in the state of Alabama, so we always say Roll Tide. But anyway, I'm from Alabama, so I have a southern drawl. You cannot get any south than Alabama here in the United States unless you go to Florida. And I do not think that they have the southern drawl. Some of them do, but it's a lot of immigrants in Florida. I'm talking to the people who are foreigners who don't live in the United States. We have a lot of Haitians in Florida, a lot of Cubans and Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans and West Indians. And if I left you out, then you feel free to post where you're from. So I don't think they have the southern drawl. I think it's like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi. I love Mississippi. It's a beautiful place. Louisiana and Texas and Tennessee and South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky. We're Southern, and this is the way we talk, love. Talking to the young lady who said, why do you say it like that? But anyway, y'all know I'm going to get off course, but I always come back. It take 2 or 3 more videos. As you all can see, my videos are made private. I will discuss that as we get into the juicy part of this video, okay? Come visit me on Facebook if you want to be my imaginary friend. I heard that term. Somebody used it. You can come to Spirit Tree Naima. And I think I'm pointing in the right direction. If you look this way, you will see my links. As you all can see, I'm a love doctor. If you have issues with love, go to my website. Maybe we can hook up, have a consult. Let's talk about it. Maybe you need some of the tools okay, to bring your lover back into your life. Maybe you want to speak to a deceased loved one, or hook back up with a loved one that you have lost contact with. You can't find them. Okay. Um, let's talk. So with those videos, I had to make them private, and the reason why is because I realized that so many of you all are not ready. You're not ready. And then at the same time, too, it's my reality. It may not be your reality, but it may be someone else's reality. If it's your reality and you would like to see the videos, let me know. I would just have to put your name, your username in the link so that you can watch the video. How about that? I don't mind doing it. But some people I am intentionally excluding because I don't want to get off course. This is a channel of witchcraft. This is all about the craft. This is all about voodoo magic, folk magic. This is all about magic, shape shifting, manipulating things out in the universe if it can be done. This is all about spirits, ghosts, demons. That's what this channel is about. I don't have to be formal. I do not have to speak a certain kind of way. If I want to cuss, I'm going to cuss. If I want to get disgusted, I'm going to get disgusted because this is my channel and I can do what I want. If you don't like it, go somewhere and fuck yourself. That's all I got to say. This is a channel for me and my family. I want you to be my friend, but if you be my friend, then I want you to act like a friend. If you come out to my Facebook account and you disrespected me or someone on the channel, then you can't be my imaginary friend anymore. Okay? So I have the right to say what I want to say, feel the way I want to feel, post on my timeline what I want to post on my timeline, just like you do. You have that same right, and I must respect you on your channel and on your timeline. Why can I not have the same? The reason why I said that, I've seen some things on my timeline that I did not like. Let's get this straight now. I want you on my timeline. I want you to be my imaginary friend. But at the same time, too, if you say something that offends me, okay, that offends any of my family, then you can't be my imaginary friend anymore, okay? I must delete you, okay? I'm not here to compete. If you want to debate and to compete with me on the channel, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have the time. I do not even have the energy. Because why? Because I'm using my energy for things that are constructive for me, my family, my friends, my well being, okay? And for my familiars. If it's anything outside of that, then I'm sorry. I can't entertain it. You gotta go, okay? So if you want to come there for competition, compete against me, my family, debate, hey, you're going to the wrong place. I will have to eliminate you, okay? I said all of all of that to say this. This is a place where you can be free to say whatever you want to say. It does not have to coincide with what I say. But if you are at a point where you're questioning my integrity, it's going to be a problem. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to be cocky, not trying to be bold. I am just demanding respect, that's just like what you would want. Okay. You would want that too, wouldn't you? So, okay. Anyway, so I took some of those videos down because I had a few comments that were making light. And when I say light, I'm not talking about light energy, but being like, what's the word? Taking it as comedy. This is not comedy. If you want a good laugh, there are many. And I'm going to call one out in particular because I watch it. And I know this is not right. Go to Glozell's channel. Because she's out to entertain. That's not what I'm not here to do any cooning and buffooning. I'm sorry, this is not what this is. Anyway, so that's why some of those videos are access denied to a lot of folks. If you need the information because you yourself, you are in this particular position or predicament where you need this, it's going to nurture you. You need this information because I've had quite a few women that said, hey, look, I need that black energy being video because it is helping me on my journey. Then I will be happy to allow you access to that video. Okay. Some people who are coming out to Facebook, I may have to ask a few questions before I just allow you up in there because this is getting to be ridiculous. Okay. Because some of you do not understand what a medium is. You need to know that mediums, we are vessels to spirits. Matter of fact, there's nothing that special about me. We all are vessels to spirits. Some of us just a little bit more sensitive to these spirits that come in and convey messages. The rest of us may be wrapped up pretty tight, and we don't allow anything in there like that. Okay, so but Mama has been an open receptor all of her life. So you may be talking to this old lady one minute, then you may be talking to some young woman the next minute, and you can actually see my appearance change. A lot of psychology majors coming out want to do studies and looking at it as a mental illness and all of that or whatever. Look, you're in the wrong place. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything medical. Okay, that's not what this is. For your safety, I think you should go to another channel and do your research. And I'm not saying this to be funny, but I do have quite a few. I have quite a few shadows that will come out, and you don't want that. You don't want to piss or shit in your pants. You need to get up and go. Don't do that. Let me talk about this one situation in particular, and the clock is just ticking. Had this one young lady that told me that when she saw one of my videos that night when she went to sleep, a shadow being came and was standing over her bed, and she just literally took her hand and she couldn't control it. She was trying to choke herself. Okay, I've heard lots of stories where people have seen my double. And I'm not saying all of this to brag and say this or whatever, but this is real, guys. Magic is real. Be careful who you exchange energy with. If you call me, then I am attached to you. We are sharing energy with one another. That's the only way to get the work done, okay? We're sharing energy. So therefore my spirits are allowed to go out and commune with you. This is not a joke. Um so that last video that I did, I was talking about the fact that I've seen more astral entities than I ever have in my life this year, 2013. I talked about all of the different astral orbs, dark orbs, but what's intriguing me now are the light energies. People ask, Mama, out of all of these energies that you've seen, or astral beings that you've seen, which one, fascinates you the most? Which ones are you most terrified with? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not those black. It's not those black orbs. Even though I don't want them because they bring about sickness and stuff like that. It's the light. Something far more weary about the light energies and the light beings, because I did that video about that particular light ray being, because when I saw them, because I've gone to different planes, but lately the last few planes I've gone to were the God in heaven, y'all, and so much has happened. Oh, and I need to talk to you all about it because every time I'm on that school bus that I talked about in that video, somebody dies, and sure enough, somebody passed. Remember the one I said I was on a bus load of people. I was on a bus load of a lot of people, strangers and stuff like that. And I usually go to help them cross over. I don't know why I have to be there, but I'm in there. And this particular one was a little different than the first one that I went on to. The first one I went on to, we went across a bridge and we were like on this huge farm and took a lot of people over there. And they would not allow me over the bridge. This particular one, when I got off the bus, remember I talked about, and I may put that video back up there if you all really want to see it, but I took it down because I don't want it in the wrong hands. But this one, when we got off, there was this ray of light. There were light beings, and they present themselves as rays, light rays, not like figures. Now there may be some people who see them as figures, but they're rays. And in order to actually witness them, to see them, to feel them, to absorb their energy, to communicate with them, you have to walk into the ray. That's if they will allow you in that ray. It's almost like a scan, and just about everybody on that bus was allowed into those rays, and then they leave. You don't see them anymore, they go. But one in particular, I talked about this. I may not have used the right words, but this one particular ray, it was a male being. And when you get in a ray, it was a male being of light, and he had a cone head, and he was solid white, like a luminous color. And he had on a white robe, and he had a staff, and his head was bald, very tall. And he communicated, and I even tried to in that video talk like he talked, said what he said, but I'm not that good with it. But basically, what he said to me in so many words was, you know, why are you here? I mean, do you really feel like you deserve to be here? Do you feel like your work is complete? And he basically told me in so many words that my vibrations were not up to par, that I did not make the grade to actually be there at that moment. So, Mama has had some light ray energy infused in her. I was there. He even gave me his name, but he was very feminine, and very feminine. But then at the same time, too, he it was rejection. Um, that's what hurts the most. It's different when you're dealing with the dark energies versus the light energies, because the light energies can really make you feel really bad. They can make you really feel bad. They can really stick it to you guys. They can show you up. That's why they say everything done in the dark will come to the light. They'll shine that light on you. And on that note, I want to talk about some wicked witchcraft on the next video. I guess you all saying, "Well, how can you do that, Mama?" After seeing all those light beings, and I wanted you all to witness for yourself. I wanted you all to see for yourself those light beings. They were all around me, and one of those videos, you all saw that video with all of the sprite confrontation and all of the light orb energy confrontation. You all got a chance to witness and see it for yourself. um it was preparing me for the death, the death of someone, guys. And I'm going to talk about it in another video. And I wanted to talk to you all about the door of light that opened up to me 3 times. It's the death has a door, and when it's ready to come at you, it will come. And it may be somebody in your family, it may be a friend or something like that. But the first time in my life I have seen the door of death, like a light of death in it. Death always starts here at the top, so you'll find yourself looking up at it. You'll find yourself looking up at it like that. That's where it starts. And as it comes, if it comes all the way down, to you like that, then it's time for you to go. And there's a vortex, a light vortex that was around my house. I gotta